everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. What the frick happened there? In the last episode, we got here to the Forsaken Fortress, saved our sister, and took on the Hammerrock King. In this episode, we're going up here to confront Ganon with the Master Sword. Listen to the nice ocean breeze. Very peaceful, actually. Even though we're in... even though Ganon's in here, it's actually very peaceful. Anyways. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wiggle your way all the way up here. I suppose that the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle, with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull. Jonathan, get up! Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat. My Triforce of Power is resonating. Ha, at long last I have found you, Princess Zelda. What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda. Finging ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Oh. Oh, you just got owned. Wow. Freaking... You see, Prince Kamali was here too. That's cool. It's alright, Jonathan. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord of Blue, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. Here we are back at the Tower of the Gods. Jonathan, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. Oh, ow. Jonathan, you're alright. What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? What do you want? Jonathan, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Jonathan and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Jonathan to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Jonathan, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. She actually follows you. Which is pretty cool, I guess. Up the stairs. Okay. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family, and I am the one who made it. You made it the royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legends of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place is where the two of you now stand is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king. Jonathan, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I'm the one who guided you here. I'm the king of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you as long as the blade the Master Sword could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet not all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal away the people with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and command them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. So all the islands on the sea are the mountaintops of Hyrule. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom. Which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, so And so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Wow. My fate? You are the true heir to the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose that is to be expected. Jonathan, I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Jonathan, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, the sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Jonathan, we must go. Jonathan, I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Jonathan, be careful. Wow, what a twist. So Tetra was Princess Zelda the entire time. What a twist. Something you wouldn't expect unless you played this game before. Okay. Jonathan, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword has lost its power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages that infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high above Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't know how to. I guess he doesn't notice the Tower of the Gods. This big old tower in the sea. He doesn't notice that, I guess. Jonathan, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. The piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the hero of time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know: they lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not. If you could think of no one, though, maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. I assume he's talking about Tingle. I don't know. How long have we been going? 16 minutes. We can go a bit longer, I guess. What I want to do is I want to play the Battle of the Gills. Stop pausing. Frick. Down, right, left, up. Battle of Gales. Want to warp here. The undetermined location. Now, you can't do this until you save your sister, but it is very required to do. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? He's so young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you, and so I shall give you a new power to the bow that you wield. Red and blue fairy. I wonder what that could mean. Ow! Would it hurt to have a fairy go inside you like that? Whatever. We have a fire and ice arrows. Nice. Once again, this is required, as you would expect. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Alright, okay, so we got the fire and ice arrows now. Very cool. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't have another empty bottle, I don't need a fairy, so we'll just warp to Windfall Island. Okay, so there's some stuff we can do here on Windfall Island now. And one of them is get the mail. Cash on delivery. Okay. Alright, Tingle, you prick. incredible chart shows you where the Triforce charts and Triforce shards are. We won't need that until later. Alright, well, Tingle is such a prick, you know. Always money hungry, swear. Dude. It's real stupid. And you know, like I said, when the King of Red Lions was saying, like, maybe he met someone who would know about the Triforce charts, or whatever, or Triforce shards, he was talking about Tingle, okay? I don't know if that was obvious, but yeah, he was talking about Tingle when he said that. Alright. So, there are some side quests on Windfall, but I think I'll save that. It's just a one. I think I'll save those for next time. Because one of the things I was going to do, I now can't do. Because I don't have 1,000 rupees, but... I did not mean to talk to you. So, yeah, the thing I was going to do, you need 1,000 rupees. Well, I would recommend getting 1,000 rupees for. So, yeah, we're going to have to save that. But yeah, I think next time we're going to be doing some side quest on Windfall. Yeah. Maybe. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to do today? I don't know. Got the we learned that Princess Zelda was Tetra the entire time, and got the fire and ice arrows. I guess we can go to the rest of the fairy islands, I suppose. Let's warp to Great Fish Island. Great Fish Isle, whatever. Whatever it's called. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll do for the rest of this video, is get the, go to the rest of the fairy islands. Okay, map fish location for Great Fish Isle. Hello. Okay, here we go. You see the two locations on the map where we need to go. The left half of the moon is missing. Alright. So we're going to go to this direction, I believe, and change wind direction. Now I did this off camera, so you're not going to get the cutscene, but it's fine. This is going towards the western fairy island. So I was wrong, it's the northwest, not the west. It's still the western fairy island. Just you have to go northwest. Whatever. You get the point. Now, do I have... Okay, I have the southern fairy island. What? Okay, this is the western fairy island. I have the northern fairy island. I have the southern fairy island. The eastern fairy island. There's another one called the Thorn Fairy Island. I mentioned that before. And the Western Fairy Island here, you cannot get in without the Skull Hammer. Let's get the map fish location. Let's head on in. So I mentioned this one before, that you can't get in one of these fairy islands without an item from the 4-second fortress. Yeah, that's the Skull Hammer. Obviously, this is the only item you get there. Grappling hooks. Okay, I don't care. Talking about using grappling hooks to get the items from enemies, specifically joy pendants. You said so. let's go. So we've maxed out on rupees and bombs. The only thing we have left to max out on is arrows. Let's head inside. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Stupid freak. We can carry 60 arrows. 60 arrows now. Full magic bar, everything good. We will get a third empty bottle at some point. Eventually, trust me. You say it, I do not trust you. Got the mapfish location. The Thorn Fairy Island is the last one. It's like near Dragon Roost, I believe. I'll find it. So let's warp to drop. Okay. Let's warp to Dragon Roost Island. Let's go. So I'll let you guys know where. I'll see you guys when I find it, because it's gonna take me a minute. Stop. Okay. You know, some of these locations you'll need for later. Trust me. See where it is on the map. Right there. Star Belt, not even gonna try. Oh, saying when half the moon is missing. Okay, that's something for later. There's something in there's an area where you get a Triforce shard called the Ghost Ship, and this Ghost Ship, first the Ghost Ship can go to, you know, what was it, like 6 different islands, but it all depends on the way the moon looks. So when half the moon is missing, then the Ghost Ship will be here, for example. And there's quite a few places where the Ghost Ship can be. And this is one of them, and it will appear here when half the moon is missing. And it can also appear at Great Fish Isle, and yeah, you know, it will also appear at Great Fish Isle. So that's cool. Which is actually where I like to have it at, to be honest. But anyways, there's a couple 50 rupees here, so we're gonna get them. And while I was cutting, I actually got a 50 rupees, so... Well, another 50 rupees. Yeah. Yeah, that was when I cut. You get the point. No. Give me the 50 rupees, thank you. Before I get freaking attacked. There's another one. I wish I could attack you with a grappling hook, but unfortunately I can't do that. Alright, continuing downwards. Okay, go 2 squares right from the, when you're looking at the Wii U gamepad, it's 2 squares right. That's how I'm going to explain it. When you're looking at the Wii U gamepad, it's 2 squares right from the Tower of the Gods. Excuse me. When you're looking at the Wii U gamepad, it's 2 squares right from the Tower of the Gods, and you arrive at Thorn Fairy Island, where we have another letter. What do we got? Oh, it's a letter from Maru. That's nice. And she gives us 20 rupees. Not bad. Alright, Skull Hammer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's time to max out on arrows. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Okay, we can carry 99 arrows. Cool. And I'll take all the fairies. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. Okay. Matfish location. The last one. Maxed out on arrows, bombs, rupees. We got them all. It is right there, you can see it. Looking at the map from this angle, 2 squares right of the Tower of the Gods. Golden Feathers, yeah, the person on Dragon Roost loves the golden feathers, or he wants 20 for his girlfriend, rather. So yeah. Alright, with all the upgrades gotten, I'm gonna warp to Windfall. And next time on The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, we're gonna be doing side quests there. I will see you guys then.